Good day, everyone. It is a great honor, joy, and privilege for me to be with you today. After 5 long months of waiting, finally, we can start this school year. Yes, it might not be as usual as it should be, but it doesn't matter anymore. What matters most is the safety, the security, and the welfare of our school children, and giving them the opportunity to live life as normal as it could be at the mid of this pandemic is something that all we are aspiring for. Yes, as parents, we want the best education for our children to continue their future and prepare for whatever ahead is for them. Thank you so much for making the best wise decision of continuing education amidst this pandemic. Just like what our Secretary of Education once said, Her Honorable Leling Briones, she says, education must continue. On behalf of our school board directress, Mrs. Erlinda Cruz Francisco, and in loving memory of the late Mr. Ernesto Francisco, our former school board chairman and finance director. We want to continue his legacy of giving, providing quality Christian education for the next generation of our Emmausians. Sir, your legacy will always remain in our heart. To the member of the school board, from our teachers to the school staff, workers of Emmaus Christian School, I, your school principal, Mrs. Joseph Francia F. Mananan, wants to open and to welcome you this school year 2020-2021. To our dear parents who have been with us for the last few years, it's been an honor to have you again for another brand new year. Yes, your loyalty, your cooperation, and full support to this school is something that we look up for us to never give up, never ever thought of giving up in spite of everything that we are facing. Yes, it is quite hard for us. We double our effort, our time. We really have to make the best of every opportunity for us to study, to augment, to put things into reality, for us to come up for a continuity plan that will serve for the best interest of our students. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtitiwala. We really appreciate it, and we believe that God will bless you abundantly, more than we really expect. To the new parents, families, guardians, and friends that we are here now in Emmaus Christian School, welcome to Emmaus family. Really acknowledge your trust to all of us. Makakaasa po kayo na hindi namin ito sasayangin. Ipagpapatuloy po namin ang paggawa, pagsusumikap, na lahat ng pagkakataon ay maibigay namin for us to continue serving your student. We really want to give the best education that we owe to your children. Again, welcome to school year 2020-2021. May you be able to understand and fully grasp the platform we are offering for this school year. Sit back, and relax as we continue to the journey of our parent orientation seminar. God bless. Let's now start. Allow me to present to you our school academic program for school year 2020-2021. Let's start with the school calendar. It will be divided into 4 quarters, apart from the August 3 to 14. During our dry run sessions, we will have first quarter from August 27 to October 16. Second quarter is from October 19 to December 18. Third quarter will start as we resume from January 4 to February 26. Fourth quarter will end up from March 1 to April 30. For the senior high school, though we'll still have 4 quarters, it will be divided into 2 semesters we have. First and second quarter will coincide with our first semester that we begin from August 27 to December 19. While third quarter will have from January 4 to April 3. As we continue working with the school mission and vision of the school and ensure the quality delivery of Christian education to our school community, Emmaus stands firm in our cause amidst COVID-19. We will continue in faith for us to provide safe learning environment to our children. Wherein for the last 38 years, Emmaus envisioned that our graduate will become successful, responsible, well-balanced, globally competitive, and above all, God-fearing. We believe that it is the realization that we will educate our children above else. The realization of this objective to provide safe learning environment amidst the pandemic and beyond, we will have the curriculum as our means of learning to our children. Lessons and teachers' daily preparation will always be aligned to the K-12 curriculum. And for this school year 2020-2021, we will be geared up to implement the most essential learning competencies as DepEd have ordered. As we ensure high standard with the expertise of our teachers and the subject coordinators, teachers are trained and craft to lessons that they will be giving and adapt it to the technological capacitations of our students and their ability to learn a particular lesson. With all the hard work and collaborative effort of our school staff, teachers, and consultants, DepEd issued the acknowledgement certificate to Emmaus Christian School for us to offer alternative learning modality for this school year 2020-2021. This learning modality implementation will gear up to what DepEd is approved for all of us. We are happy to announce that Emmaus Christian School modality and its implementation will now be offering full home-based education for the entire school year. Yes, you heard it right. The school board approved to state it to everyone that it is final. Considering the safety of our students, the teachers, and the stability of our educational work for this school year, Emmaus will conduct no physical face-to-face traditional reporting to school for the entire school year 2020-2021, wherein we will utilize 2 modes of instruction. One is what we call the synchronous learning. Synchronous is wherein the teacher and the learners conduct online classes simultaneously as they interact using webinars, live streams, educational discussions, using their chat box, coaching, exchanging idea, and collaborative work with the teacher and the classmates themselves. Second is what we call the asynchronous learning. Asynchronous learning is when the student take courses or subjects at their own time and pace. Lectures, reading materials, assignments, exams, activity sheets, worksheets, and other classroom activities specified with a given time and frame will be given to your children. Online learning requirements. Presently, as we need to physically isolate ourselves for our own safety, internet connection becomes a necessity for us to communicate, interact, and continue our work and the education of our children. So bear with us as we need to continue this learning online education. We will be needing the following: a gadget that you can use for digital materials such as mobile phone, tablet, laptop, or desktop. You will also be needing webcam, headpiece, or microphones, which devices that are capable of downloading and utilizing our platform, Bismarck and LMS. We also need stable internet connections, at least 2 Mbps per student, to ensure connectivity to the online class. We could not afford that our student could not connect and could not attend online learning because of unstable internet connection. Printers are also encouraged for easy access of printable worksheets, certificates, citations, or downloadable materials that will be given by the teachers to your students. Again, printers are optional. What are the learning platforms that we have? We will be using Bismarck. Within the last 2 weeks of our dry run, we saw and we experienced how our students benefit from this platform. Yes, at first, it might be hard. We find it the need to adjust to this particular platform, just like anything that we do for the first time. Patience and willingness to learn, to understand, and to practice will be the key for us to sustain and to really use and maximize this particular platform. Also, at times, we will be needing Google Meet. It will be our handy tool to serve more than 50 participants in one particular meeting that we will set for an online, just like Better Parenting. We will also have some seminars and webinars for our parents and for our children as well. So we will also have culminating activities within the next few months that we will be airing. In case of interruption of power supply or internet connectivity, the learning modalities will still continue. Yes, magpapatuloy po tayo, although we will do it offline. We will use and accommodate learning through offline instruction. Learning will be given, learning materials and activities will be given using textbook, video materials, worksheets, or even modules. We will be utilizing it for the sake of the continuity of our learning system. The learning areas. There are different learning areas. For preschool, we will have readiness, reading readiness, English and writing, number readiness, paghahanda sa pagmasa at pagsulat. We have also science and healthful living, Christian and practical living, movement, music, and arts. Ito po maglalaro ang lahat ng mga activities, lessons, and works that our teachers will be giving. Grade 1, 2, and 3, we will have English, Math, Mother Tongue, Filipino, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, Araling Panlipunan, MAPE. And we have the add-on of science in our curriculum. While grade 4 to 6, we will have English, Math, Filipino, Araling Panlipunan, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, TLE, MAPE, and Science. Ito po ang nakahanda para sa ating elementary and preschool department. Well, junior high school, we will also have English, Math, Filipino, Araling Panlipunan, Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, TNLE, MAPE, and Science. Mind you, TLE will be a special course for grade 9 and 10. While grade 7 and 8, we will have exploratory courses for TLE, wherein they will explore all the aspects of learning scope of the TLE class. Grade 9 and grade 10 will have specialized course. Mamimili po sila mula sa Computer Service System or the CSS, or if they want cookery and basic baking and pastry, which will fall under HE. How about learning areas for senior high school? Para po sa senior high school, it is divided into 3. We have the core subject, the specialized subject, and the applied subject. Para sa AVM at humanities, here are the core subject for grade 11. Oral communication, pananaliksik sa wika at pagbasa, general mathematics, earth and life science, personality development, PE, and health. While applied subject and specialized subject for ABM, grade 11, business math, and organization management. While 11 humanities, they will have Philippine politics and discipline and ideals in social science. First semester again will start from August 27 to December 18, 2020. While grade 12's core subjects are as follows: 21st century literature, introduction to philosophy, PE, and health. While the applied subject and specialized subject for this semester, for grade 12 GAS, we will have pagsulat sa Pilipino, English for academics, research in daily life, etiquette, and applied economics. We will have the elective of creative writing. Same is true with grade 12 humanities, wherein they will have English for academics, research in daily life, pagsulat sa Pilipino, etiquette, community engagement, and creative writing. Second semester will begin from January 4 to April 30. Let's start with the preschool and elementary department headed by our teacher, coordinator, Mrs. Mary Chris Sally. Everything will not be possible without the help and the dedication of our teachers. Let's start with Mrs. Mary Chris Sally as our academic coordinator and grade 6 advisor. We will also have Ms. Ruth Briangos, wherein she will be handling grade 2 advisor. Our grade 1 and PEDIA advisor will be Mrs. Laura Betes. Machi Gloria, teacher Machi Gloria will handle our grade 3 advisory class, while Mrs. Rose Imbiongco will be having our grade 4 advisory class. And last, we have Mrs. Jenny Haddad as an advisor for grade 5 class. We always believe that each one of our teachers, workers, and staff are caring, compassionate, and confident in any work given to them by God in this school ministry. We believe that without them, things will never be possible. Here is the sample class schedule for PEDIA. We have 10:30 to 2 o'clock stated on the things that we have on our PowerPoint. Okay, so there will be 2 live streams, 2 asynchronous, 30 minutes each for that period. While grade 1 and grade 2 and grade 3, we will have 2 live sessions, 2 asynchronous. Live sessions will be 30 minutes, while asynchronous sessions will be 40 minutes. While in grade 4, 5, and 6, they will have 40 minutes to 60 minutes asynchronous and synchronous learning. Okay, let's move on to the academic rundown of our teachers in junior high school. Let's meet these caring, compassionate, and competent teachers that we have. Headed by Mrs. Jenny Haddad, we have the following to help her out. We have Sir James Bigal, headed our grade 7 Hope Advisor. We have Miss Jas Rivera, our grade 7 Peace Advisor. Miss Ronjalaika Mariano, our grade 8 Faith Advisor. And we have also Mrs. Cristina Deniega, will have our grade 8 Joy Advisor. Sir Richard Lim will be our grade 9 Honesty Advisor. And Sir Darwin Rodriguez will handle grade 9 Humility. We also have Miss Obestano, Micaela Obestano for grade 10 Perseverance, and Mr. Jonas Pere for our grade 10 Obedience class. Our class schedule for grade 7 and grade 10 will be composing of 2 live stream, 2 synchronous, all through and through from all subject, major and minor subjects. We will also have, remember, the Synergy Day for our grade 7 to 10 students that will fall on a Friday. Later, it will be discussed by our coordinator. Regular online class, we should be wearing uniform, white polo, or blouse on itself. While Synergy Day, we are encouraging our children to wear PE uniform or plain white t-shirt plus the jogging pants. How about our senior high school department? Let's meet them one by one. Let's start with Mr. Raymark Ruscio, who will be handling our grade 11 advisory class. Sir E.J. Conanan will be having our grade 11 ABM, while Sir Fergie Huerte will be handling our grade 12 class advisory. And last but not the least will be Sir Ray Iman Jeronimo, our grade 12 advisor. Again, we stated that we, our teachers, our coordinators, our workers and staff will always have the joy of caring, being compassionate, and confident in everything that God entrusted to us. Classes won't turn without the people working behind academic works. Surely, before we furtherly go, let's meet our non-academic personnel. Let's start with Mrs. Francesca Kichi Espanto, our new Finance Department Head. While Mrs. Raya Cruz will be our guidance counselor, Mr. Amir Haddad will be our volunteer youth pastor and school chaplain. Sir Iman Jeronimo will be our student affairs coordinator, and our very own Dr. Aaron De Francisco will be our school doctor. Together to help them out are the following. Nurse Rose Mbionko will be our school nurse still. Registered staff will be Mrs. Betty Montañez. We also have Mrs. Vicky Gabino in the finance department, and to help us with our paperwork, Mr. Jeff Porat. Maintenance and security crew are as follows. We have still Kuya Marlon Diocaresa to help us with our security, and our maintenance are as follows. We have Mrs. Bing Centeno, we have Kuya Carlo Cruz, and we have Kuya Jonathan Borromeo. With all of us, we are always stating that each one God had called should be caring, compassionate, and competent. Above all of this, we really need to understand what are the class requirements that we will be having for school year 2020-2021. Let's start with the course for the subject requirements. Teachers will be given extensions of learnings that they will have. Sometimes they will be asked to memorize some things. Sometimes they will be given works that we have to do in order to complement the learning and the lessons that take about during the online sessions. There will always be time for the teachers to give projects, and books and notebooks will always be very, very helpful for us to understand lessons that the teacher are giving. Remember that using books are very important tool that our student needs to have in hand. We encourage that we complete the books given by the teachers to their students. Through online classes, we believe that our students need to practice more having good handwriting and able them to put thoughts into writing. Therefore, books are valuable source of learning to each one of our students. Assessment. There will always be part of learning teaching process wherein the teachers will give quizzes, formative evaluation. Quizzes could be in two forms, graded and non-graded. Graded quizzes are always announced. Okay? So again, graded quizzes will always be announced. While we will always have summative tests such as unit tests, long exams, and other evaluative tools in order to identify the learning capacity of our student. There will always be time that we will give practical tests, especially for the skill-based subjects such as TLE, PE, computer, or even music. So practical tests are given to those times wherein we have to measure their skill. Remember, all recorded quizzes, long exams, and quarterly tests are announced, and it will be posted through your vSmart format form. Evaluations can be given oral or written. Special exams can be given with parents wherein they will request about it for a valid reason. Quarterly tests are given when all financial tools are settled. Here are some practical test examples for cooking, for drawings, for artworks, projects. Those are all practical exams that they could be given. Okay, so remember, the skills are measured through a rubrics. Rubrics are posted on your vSmart platform. It is wherein the teacher measures learning by what the children produce and do. Quarterly exams protocols. Pointers to reviews are given a week before the exam. Special schedule will be followed. In case of any class suspension fall on a scheduled exam, some same subject will be given as soon as the class resumes. Special exams will be given only for valid reasons. Remember that quarterly exams aims to measure the knowledge and understanding of the pupil to a particular lesson given within the quarter. How do we grade? There are three components that we have: written works, performance tasks, and quarterly exam. It is based on Order Number 8 of 2015 entitled Policy Guidelines on Classrooms Assessment for the K-12 Basic Education. Okay? In English and Filipino, we have 40, 40, 20. Math and AP, we have 50, 30, and 20. MAPE, PLE, we have 20, 60, and 20. ESPN values, we have 30, 50, 20. While science, we will have 35, 45, and 20. What are the subcomponents of each one of those? Written works, we can have quizzes, summative tests, and sleep works. While performance tasks, we have experiment, hands-on exercises, projects, team writings, recitations, class output. While quarterly exams should be practical tests such as MAPE, TLE, computer, while written tests are given to other subjects. Okay? After the end of every quarter, progress report card will be given on an electronic online base. It will be given to each and every student that we will have. Okay? So let's have the promotion. To be promoted from the present grade level going to the higher grade level, one student should at least have general average of 75% or should not fail to any 3 subjects or more. While to cause us retention, one will have a below average of 74 and will fail into 3 subjects. For junior high school, mind you, this might cause termination of the ESC PAYAC grant. So let's always coordinate in order for us not to fail, but to go higher to the progress of our grade level. What are the academic standards for honor roll? Okay? Academic standard for school year 2020-2021 is in accordance to the revision of academic standard in selection of academic honors in Memo number 1 series of 2020. There is slight changes to this. Let's see. With high honor, a person or a student should have grade in all subjects of 90 or better, and an average of 95 or higher. While the person or a student with high honor should garner 90 or better in all subjects. 93 to 94 should be the general average. While with honor, students will have 90 or better in all subjects given to them, while an average of 90 to 92. Meaning, if you have grade lower than 90, then you will not be qualified to enter any of the honors given or the award given to each and every rank that we will have. Okay? From the list of merit awardees, we will choose top 3, wherein they will rank to the highest among the children on the group or the level they are in. We will have rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3. Academic scholarship applies upon availability of funds for those children who will have this particular rank. While in our graduating class for grade 6, 10, and 12, we will pick 2 rank 1 and 2. Above this, we will also have honorable mentions. First, second, and third honorable mention. Academic scholarship will also apply to these children upon availability of funds. Recognition, citations, and awards will also be given to outstanding graduating class students, Subject Excellence Award, Conduct Award, and other awards such as A1 Child of the Year, Leadership Awardee, and Loyalty Awardee, respectively. PAYAC GASPE program is for junior high school. Let's talk about it. What do we mean by GASPE? GASPE is Republic Act 8545. It is the amendment or the amending RA 6728, or otherwise known as Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Private Education. By law, it is called GASPE law. Implementing gospel law, the government agency that picked up is what we call PEAC. This institution will mandate all the requirements to implement the gospel law. It is called the Private Education Assistance Committee. The trust fund used by PEAC is from PAPE. What is PAPE? It is the Fund Assistance to Private Education, wherein the Gospel Law Fund goes to PAPE and PEAC will implement its law. The partnership program by DepEd from PEAC to PAPE to Gospel is what we call the ECSI program. DepEd implement it together with PEAC. It is called the Education Service Contracting Program. It aims to what? To decongest the overcrowded population of public schools in the country. Gospel program is given pre-tuition fee subsidy grant to qualified grade 7 students from public and private school who will enroll to Emmausian school. Grantees will enjoy. Junior high school, grade 7 and 10, 13,000 per year. While senior high school extension program for grade 11 and 12, they will receive 18,000 per year for what we call the brochure program. Procedures and guidelines. ECSI grant is open to incoming grade 7 students. Special application for grade 8 and 9 has no approval yet up to this time. Still praying but no assurance. Application for ECSI grant is still open. In fact, PEAC gave Emmausian School another 45 slots for this school year. May submit your documents, requirements to school email at emmausianschool.81@gmail.com. An electronic applications will be provided once you are enrolled. The ECSI grant will be a first come, first completed, first served basis. Only applicants who are enrolled in the school will be processed. If you have any questions, please coordinate closely to school registrar. You may call them in 0915-344-5049 or 8990-7033. You can also message us through our Facebook Messenger account or email us at emmausianschool.81@gmail.com. You may scan your requirements and send it to us. 1. Recent photo of the child with white background. The recent income tax return or ITR of both parents. Kung wala po, pwede rin po ang certification of unemployment, certification of tax exemption. Makukuha po ito sa BIR, barangay, centers, city legal office. Kung alin po ang mag-a-apply, you can get it po for us to provide these requirements to PEAC. A clear copy of birth certificate will also be needed, and of course, the academic records of the child. For the last 38 years, why do we have to choose Emmausians? Okay, 1. Through this home-based online learning, we are extending our mission and vision to provide our children the following: academic excellence, caring, compassionate, and competent teachers and staff, strong character development, and of course, we have affordable tuition fee. So for the past few years that we always want to extend our effort to each and every parent that we have. Yes, indeed. Education is a shared commitment between the dedicated teacher, a motivated student, and an enthusiastic parent with high expectation to provide quality education to our students, especially now during this time of pandemic. Really need each other in order for us to provide the best education they really deserve. So true and true. We know that education won't be possible. Success will not be on our way if we don't have these three particular aspects we ought to have. The students' willingness to learn, the parents' support, and the teachers' excellence. Emmaus Christian School is dedicated in order for us to sustain all of this. May our program help us in order to achieve academic success. With your help, the students' willingness, everything will always be possible. For inquiries or any concern, kindly call us. The number is shown in the screen. The mobile phone is also there, and you may also email us through this particular number. Once again, before we close, we want to thank each and every parents who have attended this seminar that we had. Marami pong salamat. We appreciate your understanding, your patience, and your full cooperation to all our activities for this school year. This orientation will be the beginning of what our journey will go through. As it is says, we are partners and we can do more if we will bind together and successfully coordinate to one another. Marami pong salamat. This journey is for all of us. God bless. Stay safe. This is your school principal, Mrs. Joy Conana.
Good day, everyone. Welcome, Emmausians, to school year 2020-2021. I'm Iman Geronimo, your Student Development Center Coordinator. And today, we will be discussing about the student tardiness and absences policies of the school.
Here are the school policies and procedures for student tardiness and absences. Punctuality and regularity in attending classes are expected to all Emmausians. Class schedule for school year 2020 to 2021 are as follow. For preschool and grade school. For junior and senior high school. When it comes to tardiness or being late in class, a learner is considered late if he joins the class after the routine and if he does not join the class on time. Parents of the learner who are frequently tardy and absent will be invited by the teacher advisor for a conference. It could be done online or face-to-face. Parent or guardian should notify the advisor ahead of time in case the student will be absent for 3 or more consecutive days. When the student returns to class, parent or guardian should send an excuse letter to the email address of the class advisor. For prolonged absences due to illness, parents should send medical certificate to the email of the class advisor. For exemption from strenuous activities, it should be supported by clinical abstract. Absences due to other reason should be supported by documents to serve as basis of the school whether it could be excused or not. Learners who incur more than 20% of the allowable number of absences within the school year should be marked failed or no credit of units to the course enrolled. That's from the Section 157 of 2010 of Revised Manual for Private Schools. Here are the interventions for unexcused absences and tardiness. For the first to third cases, a verbal reminder will be done. For the fourth to sixth case, first written reminder and referral to the guidance officer. For the 7th to 9th case, second written reminder and parent conference with teacher advisor. And for the 10th case, attendance probation. Just a reminder that attendance probation is incurred when there are 10 cases of unexcused absences and tardiness. Sanctions for this scenario will be identified by the guidance office and a separate committee being formed by the same. For no classes, in case of prolonged class suspension, there will be no online meeting with the teacher. However, activities will be given to students to work on. Students' activities will be still submitted to the teacher as scheduled.
Lastly, it is important that parents and students remember and understand these policies. As we continuously pray for everyone's safety, it is our hope that you'll enjoy this new setup of learning, especially that you're in the comforts of your home. Thank you.
Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. I'm Teacher Mary Crisali, and I'm here to continue the discussion for our school policies and procedures for school year 2020-2021. So kanina po ay napakinggan po natin si Ma'am Joy and Sir Iman, because we do really believe that even we don't see each other face to face, policies and procedures is one of the key for us to succeed for this school year. Napakahalaga po na malaman po natin yung mga policies and procedures na ating pong kakaharapin for this school year for us to become more effective and successful. So, let's start. Here in Emmausians, we took care for your safety. Our priority is the safety of our children. Kung kaya nga po, student need not to come to school unless necessary as required by the advisor or school officials or as requested by the parent or guardians. Sa makatuwid, hindi na po kailangan talagang pumunta ng student sa school unless kung talagang kailangan po o kaya ay na-required ng advisor or ng ating principal or other school official or na-request mismo ng kanyang mga magulang. At kapag ito po ay nangyari, so kung sila po ay pupunta dahil nga po meron silang kailangan, important matters to deal with, kinakailangan po na kasama po nila ang kanilang mga magulang. Kasama po kayong mga magulang. Hindi po aari na sa student lamang po. Why? Kasi nga po, we do really took care for the safety ng ating mga estudyante. And upon coming to school, everyone should follow the health standard and protocols mandated by IATF and by the DOH. Kailangan po natin sumunod sa mga protocols. Hindi po tayo dapat umiwalan sa mga protocols na yan. Katulad ng stepping on the doormat, checking the body temperature, disinfecting before entering the gate. Bakit? Kasi na po, we prioritize your safety. And of course, isa pa po sa napakahalagang bagay na dapat po natin malaman ay yung pong tinatawag nating Parent-Teacher Conference or the PTC. Ano nga po ba ito? Ito pong PTC ay ginagawa po natin to update the parents on your child's status in our school at para po mag-work out yung mga possible solution para po matulungan po natin yung ating mga anak kung saan po siya may problema. Agaran po nating masolusyonan yung mga bagay na nakikita natin na maaaring maging hadlang sa pagkatuto at pag-aaral ng mga ating anak. So, kaya po kinokonduct po natin ang PTC. We really want to inform the parents kung mayroong mga difficulties, and then, for example, the attendance and other problems na maaaring makita ng kanilang mga guro. What are the guidelines to conduct the regular PTC? Paano nga po ba ito kinakandak? Una, parents are notified through a communication sent through their email. Okay, through their email. Ano po? Padadalhan po kayo ni teacher advisor ng email to your account para po sabihin na meron po tayong regular o scheduled PTC o parent-teacher conference. At kapag po kayo ay nakatanggap, we are expecting for your response. Ano po? We are expecting for your confirmation kung kayo po ay available doon sa given schedule para sa ating PTC. Paano naman po, halimbawa, wala po tayong scheduled PTC and you have important matters to discuss with the teacher. Meron po kayong mahalagang bagay na nais na malaman o itanong kay teacher. No po, wala po tayong PTC. So, pwede po tayong mag-request for a special PTC with the teacher or teachers na kailangan po nating makausap. Sa paanong paraan? By setting an appointment with them. No po, magsaset po tayo ng appointment sa pamamagitan po ng pagpapadala ng mail sa kanilang email account and then wait for the response or confirmation of the teacher. So, mahalaga din po na mahintay natin at malaman natin yung confirmation ni teacher regarding your request. Okay po? So, napakaganda po nitong PTC para po sa mas effective na pagkatuto ng ating mga anak. And of course, kailangan po ng ating mga anak ang isang conducive learning space. Conducive learning space. Napakahalaga po yan sa kanilang pag-aaral. At paano nga po ba natin masasabi na ang learning space ng ating mga anak is conducive? Ano po ba yung mga characteristics nito? Una, properly lighted. Ayan po, may enough light. Ito po, maliwanag yung kanyang working area, yung kanyang working space, hindi po madilim, of course, no? Kailangan po ay talagang sapat ang liwanag kung saan ay mas maging malinaw ang pag-aaral niya. Has comfortable working space at walang distraction. Komportable yung kanyang lugar at walang distraction. Hindi po padidistract si students o yung anak natin sa mga anumang ingay o anumang mga bagay na maaaring mag-agaw ng kanyang atensyon o focus sa kanyang pag-aaral. So, kailangan umana po tayo ng lugar sa ating tahanan na alam natin na hindi natin madidistract or maiiwas natin ang ating mga anak sa mga distractions. And then, near power outlet. Yan po, yung working space na mayroon ng ating mga anak, dapat po malapit sa power outlet para in case of na medyo malobat ang gadget na hawak ng ating mga anak, hindi na siya aalis sa kanyang pwesto. Hindi na siya maghahanap pa ng outlet na maaari ng saksakan. At least, nandoon lang, malapit lang sa kanyang working area. Has strong and stable internet connection. Of course, napakahalaga po sa ating lahat nito. School supplies and materials are within their reach. Yung mga materials, mga kailanganin niya during the online session ay dapat po nandiyan na mismo sa kanyang working space, working area. Ano po, mamaya, the teacher advisor will give the school materials na kakailanganin ng ating mga anak at yun po, ihahanda na natin ito, ilalagay na natin siya kung saan yung lugar nagaganapan ng ating mga anak kung saan mangyayari yung ating synchronous o yung online learning o online class po natin po. Mahalaga na nandiyan ang lahat para po hindi na po tatayo, hindi na iikot, hindi na maghahagilap ang ating mga anak ng mga materials na kakailanganin. Ready na po dapat. And of course, sabi po natin, we, parents, dapat po alam natin ng ating mga anak, learner, ay meron pong role. At napakahalaga po na maipaunawa natin ito sa ating mga anak that they are students, they are learner na merong gampanin na dapat gawin. At ano nga po ba yun? Attend online classes at least 10 minutes before the scheduled time. Tama po. We really encourage everyone each of our students, lahat ng ating estudyante, na 10 minutes before the schedule time, dapat nakasettle na ang lahat, naka-ready na siya, nandun na siya sa work space niya, nasa working area na siya, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually ready, prepared, lahat. Na po, hindi maaari na physically present but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually are absent. Hindi po maaari yun kasi alam po natin there's no learning at all kapag po ganun. Okay po? So, and of course, mahalaga rin po na maipaunawa natin sa ating mga anak na personal hygiene and grooming must be observed. Hindi po porke na nasa bahay lang po ay kahit ano na lamang ang ating susuot o kahit ano na lamang ang ating itsura ay okay lang. No. No po? Dapat maunawaan po nila na hindi po ganun. Dapat wear the prescribed attire. We mandate to wear the prescribed attire. Ano po ba yon? School uniform or white polo shirt pag po hindi available for the regular online class. So during the regular online class, we are expecting that all the students are wearing the school uniform, or if not, they are wearing white polo shirt po. And during the Synergy Day, okay po, sa ating pong mga pedya hanggang grade 6, that will be Wednesday, and for grade 7 up to grade 10, that will be Friday. Ang kanila naman pong prescribed attire for that is PE uniform or plain white t-shirt. Again, PE uniform and plain white t-shirt and jogging pants. Bakit po ba kailangan gawin ito? Para po talaga maramdaman ng ating mga estudyante that we are so serious in doing it. No po? We are so serious sa ating ginagawa that even na wala po sila sa loob ng classroom physically at kahit po sila ay nasa bahay, maramdaman po nila na talaga pong sila po ay nag-aaral, na talaga pong sila ay sumusunod sa patakaran na ipinatutupad ng ating paaralan. No po? And then, wear appropriately. Yan po yung sinasabi natin kanina, no? Wear appropriately. No sleeveless shirt or any shirts with inappropriate print. No po, walang sleeveless, walang tube, no po, wala pong mga ganon. O kaya mga malalaking mga print o hindi magagandang mga print sa damit o sa pangtaas po natin, no? Why? Kasi it will distract the classmates. It will really distract the classmates of your children, of your child, and also yung teacher's attention din po, no? Madi-distract din po si teacher. And it is a no-no, no po? Hindi po talaga maaari po yun. Dapat ipaunawa po natin sa ating mga anak na kapag online class time na nila, dapat naka-uniform o naka-white polo, dapat sumunod. No po? It's also a showing of respect to their teacher and to their classmates also. And then also, we are encouraging each of our students na talagang keep their camera on throughout the class from the beginning up to the last second of their class. Dapat po naka-on ang kanilang camera for them, for the teacher to monitor ang kanyang mga estudyante at kasi student din, nakikita din niya yung kanyang classmates, po ba? Nakikita nila ang isa't isa. Be mindful, set your microphone in mute unless you are asked to answer. So nakakatuwa po during our dry run, nakita po natin how effectively, no, nakasunod ang ating mga estudyante by using the mute and unmute, camera on and off, no po. Napakahusay na nasundan po agad nila yun po. So, yun po sinasabi natin na dapat kapag hindi naman tayo magsasalita, dapat po nakamute lang ang ating microphone. And, importantly, sabi po, manifest honesty in accomplishing the given learning task. No po, na you parents po, kinakailangan po na maipaunawa natin ng lubusan sa ating mga anak na napakahalaga ng honesty. No po? na kahit si teacher wala sa kanyang tabi, wala sa harapan, hindi nakatingin si teacher, ay gagawin pa rin niya ng may buong katapatan yung mga tasks na binigay sa kanya. Dahil let's always remind them, we have an audience of one. The Lord is always watching. Nakikita ng Lord ang lahat ng ating ginagawa. So, I do believe ang ating po mga estudyante is honest. Diba? So, let's continue to remind them. Diba? And avoid making unnecessary sound when speaking on their microphone. So, if the teacher allow you to unmute kung magsasagot ang ating mga anak, yan, napakahalaga po na hindi po tayo mag-create ng mga iba't ibang mga sounds na makaka-distract sa kanyang mga kaklase and even sa kanyang guro. Prepare all learning materials before joining the class. Mahalaga po na nakahanda, katulad ng sinabi natin kanina, doon po sa kanyang working area, working space, naka-ready na po lahat ng mga materials na kakailanganin ng ating mga anak. Participate actively on class discussion. Okay, maaari pa rin po silang mag-participate sa ating class discussion sa paanong paraan po. Use the chat box, okay? Utilize the chat box when asking or deciding, no po? Or we can use also the hand button doon po sa ating webinar screen. I-click lang po nila yon na parang nag-raise sila ng hand. Okay po? So, they can use that na hindi na-disturb o hindi na-distract yung class discussion. But let's keep in mind, no? Let's keep their mind na dapat po kapag po sila po ay magsusulat with our chat box, no po, all caps should be avoided, no po. Nasa etiquette po yan, napatanayan po namin yan last time during our trial, no po, na kapag ginamit natin all caps, it means that you are yelling, no? Sumisigaw na, no po? So, hindi po siya mag-ekta. Stay on your workplace during the synchronous activities, okay? So, doon po sa kanyang area, sa kanyang workplace, for the beginning up to the end of the synchronous of the live stream, dapat po nakandun lang po siya, no po? Nakapupulan siya ng maayos, komportable siya doon, lahat ng materials nandoon na, okay po? And if they need to leave for valid reason, for example po, talagang masi-CR na siya, they can ask permission to the teacher naman po. Same also, no? Katulad po ng ating nakagawian nung tayo po ay nasa classroom. Huwag po yung basta-basta na lang ay hindi po tama yun. And of course, kung ating pong mga learner ay mayroong pong role, we parents, meron din po tayong role, meron din po tayong gampanin para po mas maging epektibo yung ating pag-aaral ng ating mga anak. So number 1, act as a school partner in education of the child. We are partners. Okay po ba yun? You, parent, and we teachers together with our school, we are partners. We cannot do this alone. Hindi po namin kaya mag-isa without the help na nyo pong mga magulang, kasi po kayo po yung talagang nakaagapin sa kanila, kayo po yung kasama nila sa inyong mga tahanan, kayo po yung talagang mag-monitor sa kanila. No po? So, we are partners. Provide for the necessary requirements for their child's education. Kayo din po yung nagpo-provide, no po, ng lahat ng mga pangangailangan ng ating mga anak. No po, nakakatuwa kasi talagang nakikita po namin yung pong pagsusumika po na maibigay, yung mga talagang kinakailangan ng ating mga anak for them to learn, for them to continue the education despite sa sitwasyon na mayroon po tayo. Ensure attendance, punctuality of the child during online classes. Okay po? So, tayo din po mga magulang, kayo din po yung talagang mag-ensure na sila po ay makakapasok, makaka-join sa ating online class ng on time, no po. It's a matter of discipline and I do believe na ito po ay talagang magagawa natin po. Ito po talaga ay hand in hand, tayo po ay magkakatulungan po dito. guide and assist during the child online learning session. Yes po, napakahalaga po niyan na maramdaman po ng ating mga anak that you are there on their side. No po, na nandiyan yung guidance ninyo, yung assistance po ninyo during the online class. For them to feel na hindi sila nag-iisa. For them to feel that you have time for them. No po? No po, nandiyan po yung ating mga guardians, nandiyan po yung ating mga lolo at lola, even the ate or kuya, tito or tita, napakadami po, no, na maaaring mag-assist or mag-guide sa ating mga anak. And then, the other role of the parent is the school fees. No po? We have mode of payment. Okay, the mode of payment that we have is the annual, semi-annual, quarterly, and monthly. Mode of payment can be adjusted provided the corresponding adjustment is paid. So, pwede po na mapalitan yung mode of payment na pinili po natin. Okay po? So, for example po, pinili po natin mode of payment is monthly. And then, you want to change it into quarterly. So, maaari naman po yun. Po. Basta po, na-adjust po or na-adjust po natin yung payment natin. Po. So, naayos po ng tama yung ating payment. Check payment payable to Emmausians Christian School are accepted except for post-dated. So, we receive or tumatanggap po tayo ng check payment, pero po ina-accept lang po siya, no po? Ina-accept po siya kapag hindi siyempre post-dated. Pero pag post-dated po, no po, we don't accept it, okay? And also the out-of-town check. Okay po, magiging official lang po ang ating pag-enroll o ang ating pagbayad kapag po ito ay na-cleared na ng bangko. Okay po. And we have fine of 2,000 no po, doon po sa mga cheque na hindi po natanggap ng bangko or nag-bounce check po siya. And kapag po tayo po ay nagbayad ng cheque and then nag-bounce po to, sa susunod po na magbabayad po tayo ay hindi na po namin tatanggapin ang cheque. You will be paid for cash payment na po. Installment fee should be paid every first week of the month. Ayan, sa mga naka-installment naman po, every first week of the month po yan. And don't you worry po kasi statement of account is issued 1 week before the due date. Okay po, nagpapadala po kami, nagbibigay po kami ng statement of account 1 week before doon po sa due date natin. You can pay in face-to-face, cashier here in our school, or through bank transfer, bayad center, or any electronic money transfer payable to our BDO account. Group of payment should be emailed sa ating pong email account. Okay? emailschool@81@gmail.com. So, yan po yun. Alam ko po na napakadami po natin pinagdadaanan po sa panahon po na kinakaharap natin. Talaga po napakahirap ng buhay. But, our God is able. Okay? The good news and the truth is our God is able and our God really provides and supply all our needs. Hindi po nagkukulang ang Panginoon. Hindi po nagpapabaya ang Panginoon. He never changes. He is faithful to His words and promises. Po, tapat ang Panginoon sa lahat ng ating pangangailangan. We can trust Him. Po? And as we conclude for this session, unity is really our strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration between you parents and we teachers, surely wonderful things can be achieved. Truly, together, we can do more. Alam po natin na marami tayong magagawa, marami tayong natatakbuhin, marami tayong haharapin, but if we're going through hand on hand, no po, alam po natin na tayo po ay magtatagumpay. And in behalf of Emmausians Christian School, we want to extend our gratitude for trusting your child to us We pray and we declare that this school year is a successful because of our God, and God is with us. Kasama natin ang Panginoon. Kaya po, maraming salamat po sa bawat isa na patuloy po na nagbibigay ng tiwala sa ating paaralan. Thank you po, and let's enjoy the day. God bless everyone and always stay safe.